Hello everyone, it's Pelicandude, and I thought I'd make this little video for you today about my personal favorite unit in Planetary Annihilation. So this is going to be my first real unit guide slash tips and tricks video, and the unit of the day is the Sheller. So the Sheller is the Tech 2 mobile artillery unit in Planetary Annihilation. And even though Shellers sounds like a fairly obvious name for a mobile artillery piece, at least it's more creative than the Corps' mobile artillery back in Total Annihilation, which was literally named mobile artillery. Like, I kid you not, that's what its name was. Like, not just the class. Like, if you hovered your mouse over its icon, it said mobile artillery, kind, name, mobile artillery. It was kind of sad, actually. Anyway, regardless of how creative the design team was back in Total Annihilation, the Sheller is a very excellent unit in Planetary Annihilation. So the Sheller is capable of just obliterating multiple ground targets very quickly as long as they're grouped with a single shot, and it'll quickly tear into walled defenses and, well, non-walled defenses too, obviously. But that doesn't mean that you can just simply throw them around and expect to make much of an impact on the game. In order for the Sheller to be really effective, you need to use it the right way. So the first thing you're going to want to make sure that you're using your Shellers is guard units. So the Shellers are ranged, slow-firing, high ballistic arc artillery units. That's very different from a tank. Lone Shellers are really vulnerable to land units that get too close, especially assault bots that are agile enough to dodge oncoming artillery shells with relative ease. And once they get close, enemy units can shred through your unguarded Shellers like they're basically just cannon fodder. For guarding your Shellers, there are actually a lot of options. So vehicles are the best true guards for Shellers, as they move at a similar speed to them, and therefore they're less likely to get caught up too far in front of them, so that way they won't be guarded and the vehicles that guard them won't have the support of the Shellers artillery. So even Tech 1 tanks can work really well for this. If you're in the middle of a large early game standoff and just finished a Tech 2 vehicle plant, spam off 10 or so Shellers really quickly before starting on your advanced fabrication units. Keep a line of Tech 1 tanks between the Shellers and the enemy, and you basically just watch as the Shellers obliterate everything. Obviously, later in the game, Tech 2 tanks, aka levelers, are the much better choice. A company of slammers can also be good to have along too, as they can be used for quick attacks on enemy installations while under the support of the Sheller fire. And that's the key with the Sheller. It's a support unit. Shellers aren't worth very much without other units, and other units can be made greatly more effective with the use of Shellers. A company of tanks might normally be unable to crack a defense of several laser towers behind fortification walls, but if you have a company of Shellers along, you might even be able to pull it off without taking a loss. Likewise, Shellers can be great to have in a large unit-on-unit engagement. When two large masses of troops are engaging each other, it can be extremely deadly to have a couple of Shellers in the middle of your army tossing artillery into the enemy horde. Each shot is likely going to severely damage several units, if not outright destroy them. Since Shellers are artillery, they can actually shoot beyond their visual range of seeing, or line of sight. So it's very important to aid their vision, since range is one of their biggest strengths. Remember, that is kind of the point of artillery. This can be accomplished best with radar, as you're able to see the enemy coming from a long way off, and you're therefore able to prepare and target them long before the Shellers actually get within visual range. The other way this can be accomplished can be neat too, as this kills two birds with one stone. You will always need to cover your anti-land units with some kind of anti-air unit. Otherwise, a couple of bombers can swoop in and make quick work of your forces. Land-based AA can be effective, however, if you use fighters, they can simultaneously serve as anti-bomber and anti-gunship defenses, while scouting out targets for your Shellers to pillage. So there you go, guys. That's a quick little guide on how to use Shellers effectively in Planetary Annihilation, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did indeed like it, and with that, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.